has arrived here at Cherry Point. We're looking at a picture of the aircraft, a Boeing 747-200B, and the tail codes 28,000 and 29,000 for the aircraft. This is a WCTI. It's an enormous aircraft, and basically this is a flying fortress for the president. There are several different compartments and several levels to the aircraft. It has room for about 4,000 square feet aboard Air Force One. There's an extensive suite for the president that features a large office, a lavatory, and a conference room. Air Force One includes a medical suite that can function actually as an operating room if necessary. And a doctor is permanently on board aircraft, the Air Force One, whenever it flies. The plane's 2 food preparation galleys can feed up to 100 people at any given time. So it's quite an enormous plane with a huge amount of capabilities. Also quarters for those who accompany the president, including his senior advisors, Secret Service officers. There is the traveling press that travels with him, and of course any of his guests. His advance team has been here now for a while. Members of the White House press corps have been here, and the advance team have been on the ground here at Cherry Point, helping to coordinate all of the logistics as far as what's happening here at the hangar where the media was going to be allowed. We're all stationed inside the hangar just waiting for the president to enter the building and waiting for hail to the chief to get started here any moment. A little more about Cherry Point. It's 8,000 square feet of military base, commissioned in 1942, and home to the 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing. The base here really has been, and the troops that are stationed here have been involved with military operations beginning with World War II and right on up to enduring freedom in Afghanistan, Operation Desert Storm, the Vietnam War, and the Korean War as well. So this is a base that has a rich history in our nation's military. Okay, we see the president now is leaving Aircraft One, or Air Force One, and coming down the stairs, and he's heading for the hangar where we're located. We can't see outside of the building because we're locked in a position at the back of the stage where the president is expected to make his remarks. And he's meeting with top brass at this moment. We know that we saw some of those members of the top brass here, including the Commander Burks, who was inside here. Colonel Brendan Burks was with us here inside the hangar just a short time ago, but I was able to speak to a couple of the military public affairs officers who were here guiding the press, and they told me that the number 1 and the number 2 in command were already here. We also know that the governor of North Carolina, Governor Roy Cooper, also with the president, traveling from Washington with his wife, Kristen. The governor was in Washington for the pardoning of 2 turkeys that were from North Carolina that were brought to Washington to be pardoned by the president, and that happened earlier today. And the turkeys' names, Chocolate and Chip. They will reside in NC State Agricultural School, where they'll live out the remainder of their lives after being pardoned today. This is really a significant day for the president, who's celebrating his 80th birthday just yesterday, while this base and the military also celebrating, the Marines celebrating 36 years for their birthday just this week. So it's a birthday celebration of sorts, but also a chance to give thanks to our military. And the president expected to come inside, make a few remarks. Chef Robert Irvine, who is a celebrity chef is here, and his staff and members of his foundation are responsible for the meal that the president and his staff are going to partake in with the military families here as well.